Now we come to the apportionment of income. Kita tahu we need to apportion, but how to apportion? So the question on how to apportion the income between the deceased individual and the executors, you nak kena tengok types of income, sebab setiap jenis pendapatan cara kita nak apportion akan berbeza. First, let's have a look at section 4A, business income. For business income, we're going to apportion on time basis. So, tengok kat sini, kita akan bahagi ikut time basis. Next, untuk section 4B, kalau dia ada income from employment, we're going to assess on a receipt basis. Kalau business guna time basis, employment income, gaji, gratuity semua tu on a receipt basis. For investment income, bawah 4C, kita ada dividend and interest. Dividend and interest will be assessed on a receipt basis. Kita akan tengok who receive that income. And lagi satu here, we have section 4D, rental income. For rental, we going to apportion based on time basis. Okay, kalau you tengok kat sini, business income 4A dengan rental income 4D, kita akan guna time basis, while on the other hand, for employment income and investment income, bawah 4C, kita akan guna receipt basis. I will explain about this in details in the coming slides. Okay, first kita tengok business income dulu. The principle is for business income, we're going to apportion on a time basis at statutory income. Okay, ada dua point here. Satu time basis, another point is statutory income. Jadinya, you nak kena cari dulu dia punya SBI, statutory business income. Lepas tu baru apportion ikut time basis. Here, I give you an illustration. Deceased died on 28th of May, bulan 5. So, kalau I nak apportion ikut time, dalam setahun, dia meninggal bulan 5, deceased, I akan buat kat sini 5/12. While executors is 7/12. Kan? Sebab dia meninggal Mei, sampai Mei je lah income tu kita akan letak dalam kolom si mati. The rest of the month untuk tahun YA 2020 tu kita akan letak dalam kolom executors. Here, dia ada dua business, so you need to separate. For business one, ada adjusted income. Nak cari dia punya statutory business income, we need to plus balancing charge and minus capital allowance. Dah dapat SBI here, barulah you bahagikan 5/12 kepada deceased and 7/12 kepada executors. Same goes for business 2. Yang ni dia ada loss untuk business 2. So here, kat sini I letak adjusted income as a 0 lah, sebabnya dia ada loss tahun tu. For taxation, kalau loss kita tak akan letak negatif, kita akan letak 0. Sebab bila you loss, meaning that adjusted income kosong lah kan. Kita rugi tahun tu, so income kita sama dengan kosong. Plus balancing charge minus CA, dia dapatlah SBI dia sebanyak 1,500 and apportion kepada deceased and executors. So, kat sini tengok ada dua jenis business, cari satu-satu dulu dia punya SBI, after that apportion. After that, lepas tu tambah dapat aggregate SBI. Here ada satu items yang worth for you to highlight, which is the unabsorbed loss brought forward. Loss daripada tahun-tahun lepas yang belum diguna pakai. Dia tak utilize lagi. So loss brought forward here, kenapa I tak apportion ikut time basis? I terus dia bagi 24,300 ni kepada disease. The reason why unabsorbed loss, this one happened in the previous years. Tahun-tahun lepas tu, executors belum muncul. So unabsorbed loss is solely belong to the disease. Tak perlu nak apportion ikut time basis kepada executors juga. Okay. Next, kita ada investment income, which is section 4C. Ada dua kat sini. First, we have dividend. Second, kita ada interest income. So, untuk dua-dua ni, kita tahu we need to apportion menggunakan receipt basis. We are going to look at who receive that income. Okay. Ada point here. First kali dia kata, dividend single tier is exempted from tax. So, apa-apa sahaja dividend yang receive in Malaysia menggunakan single tier dividend system is being exempted from tax. Okay. Kita tengok contoh. Dividend received in February. So, kalau February, dia bilang kepada deceased, si mati. But, I letak kat sini sebagai exempted. Kan? Sebab single tier. Kalau dividend received in November, 4,200, it belongs to executors. Sebab orang ni dah meninggal masa bulan 5. Kan? Kita letak dekat kolom executors. But kita tahu single tier dividend system exempted. Another situation, dia receive dividend in March. So sebelum dia meninggal lagi, kita tahu it's supposed to be in the column of deceased. Dia dapat daripada Taiwan, only half was remitted to Malaysia. 7,000 semua sekali dia punya dividend daripada Taiwan, tapi hanya separuh dihantar, remitted to Malaysia. So, column disease, here I letak sebagai exempted. Kenapa exempted? Sebab dia dapat daripada Taiwan, dia akan jadi foreign source income. So, apa-apa sahaja income yang dapat daripada luar negara, exempted from tax. Okay. Tu untuk dividend. Clear eh? Next, we move to interest. Interest received by resident individual is exempted. So, please highlight perkataan resident individual. Individual. Kalau individu receive interest, dia akan exempted from tax. Okay. Kita tengok kat sini illustration. Interest received in April. Bulan 4. Deceased resident. Jadi exempted. Receive in April juga. Deceased non-resident. Still exempted. Third one, received in September, bulan 9. So, column executors. Yang ni, kita tak boleh bagi dia exemption. Reason dia sebab executors is not an individual. Okay. Remember, syarat untuk dapatkan exemption on interest, you kenalah individual. Tapi executors dia bukan individual sebab executors is not a natural person. Dia bukan orang secara semula jadi. Dia menjadi executors sebab dia dilantik bila deceased meninggal. Dia bukan orang ataupun kewujudan dia tu bukan secara natural. Okay, so that's why here, kalau executors yang receive the interest, executors is not eligible for exemption. Kita akan letaklah 5,000 tu taxable. Next example, interest received in September by the executors, and executors here is non-resident. So kalau executors non-resident, dia punya interest income tu akan exempted. Tak payah bayar tax dekat Malaysia sebab dia non-resident, dia kena bayar tax on this one dekat negara of his residency lah. Okay. Last one, interest received in May bulan 5 from Qatar. Receive daripada Qatar 1,200 remitted to Malaysia. Bulan 5, disease masih hidup lagi. So column disease kita letak here sebagai exempted. Reason kenapa? Sebab dia adalah foreign source income, dapat daripada luar negara. Alright, now let's look at rental income. Bawah section 4D. Okay. Untuk rental, kita akan apportion guna time basis at net rental income. Meaning that you nak kena cari dulu berapa dia punya net rental income. So untuk rental income, benda yang important untuk you tahu is the difference between capital expenditure, capex, versus revenue expenditure. Okay, kalau capital expenditure, it is something that increase the value to your asset. So capital expenditure is not deductible, tak boleh tolak. While on the other hand, for revenue expenditure, as long as it relates to the business dan dia tidak menambahkan value to your asset, it is deductible. Boleh tolak. For example here, I ada gross rental income. I akan masukkan berapa banyak gross rental income. Water and electricity, it is a revenue expenditure. So I akan tolak. Quit rent and assessment, kita ada cukai pintu, yang ni pun kita tolak, deductible. Renovation, when we renovate ataupun we extend, dia akan increase the value to our asset. So renovation is capital expenditure. So here renovation kita akan letak sebagai nil, tak boleh tolak. Another one here we have repairs and maintenance. Repair and maintenance is revenue expenditure, boleh tolak. Dah dapat adjusted rental, yang ni barulah you apportion ikut time basis 5/12 for the disease and 7/12 kepada executors. Cari adjusted rental dulu, lepas tu baru apportion. This one untuk rental. We move to royalty. Under section 4D, we have another source of income which is royalty. So untuk royalty, kita akan apportion ikut receipt. Tengok siapa yang receive royalty. But for royalty, benda yang penting here is you kena tolak exemption. Dan exemption untuk royalty ni, kita ada 3 pelbagai. Okay. 10,000 kalau you receive royalties from artistic works. Okay. Yang ni 10,000. But kalau kita punya royalty tu, you receive as a result of translation of books or literary work done for the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Higher Education or Attorney General Chambers, yang ni dia punya exemption dapat sebanyak 12,000. Lagi satu, if you receive payment in term of royalties for any literary works or original painting and musical composition, exemption given kat sini kita akan dapat sebanyak 20,000. So tengoklah royalty tu dapat dari dalam bentuk yang macam mana, tolak exemption accordingly, dapat adjusted royalty income, baru apportion kepada deceased and executors based on receipt basis.